I have wanted to be a teacher since I first attended school. I have had so many teachers throughout my years of education that have inspired me to want to become a teacher. I want to inspire my students to be what they want to be, just like my teachers inspired me to want to become a teacher. Education technology has changed drastically from the time I was in school to schools now. As technology changes, schools and teachers must adapt to the changes and find the technology that will best fit their students. All students learn differently, so they all need technology that will provide them with the most opportunities for learning. As an aspiring teacher, I'm excited to use technology as a way to help my students learn to their full potential. Technology is constantly impacting the way lessons are taught. Assistive technologies are being used in classrooms more frequently to aid disabled or struggling students. In a 2016 article published in the Technology Horizons in Education journal, Dennis Pierce discussed audio systems used in classrooms that amplify the teacher's voice, allowing all students, not only struggling students, to hear better in class. This also allows the teacher to hear what the students are discussing when working together in small groups. While technology is becoming readily accessible in many schools, students may find it difficult to access technology at home, making it harder to complete certain assignments. A 2016 article written by Layla Meyer and published in the Technology Horizons in Education journal highlighted how several school districts are working to provide all students with internet access at home. School districts are giving mobile hotspots to their students to use at home. Organizations in the school districts are also working with internet companies to provide eligible families with low-cost internet and computers. TPAC incorporates technology into a teacher's technological, pedagogical, and content knowledge. While it is important to know the information that I teach my students, it is also important to use technology in a way that transfers my knowledge to my students. The ISTE standards are guidelines to assist teachers with finding the best ways for students to learn using technology. I use ISTE Standard 1 in my classroom, facilitating and inspiring student learning and creativity. By allowing my students to use some of the synchronous and asynchronous technologies I use in the classroom, they have the ability to create their own presentations to share with their fellow students. By presenting information to their classmates, each student has the ability to gain a better understanding of the material while using technology that is familiar to everyone in the class. How we present ourselves on the internet is important for people of all ages. By following ISTE Standard 4, promoting and modeling digital citizenship and responsibility, I'm showing my students the proper way to act on the internet. In turn, this influences how they behave in face-to-face interactions. Students will model the behavior teachers have, including how teachers act on the internet. Nearpod is a technology that I use synchronously in the classroom. I use Nearpod to present new material to my students, while also being able to check their understanding of the material at various times. Plickers is an additional synchronous technology I use in my classroom. This technology is useful as a formative assessment to see what my students learned in the lesson. It also allows me to see if there is information the students did not understand and that I need to review further. Regarding asynchronous technology, I use EduCreations. This is used to review material with my students by creating a presentation and incorporating my voice to explain the information in the presentation. I also use GoFormative to teach my students asynchronously. GoFormative gives me the ability to share worksheets digitally with my students. I incorporate EduCreations into the GoFormative assignments to allow my students to review the material before completing the assignment. I am excited to use education technology as a way to teach my students. It allows me to reach and impact all students technology.